Welcome back to the channel. I'm Brittany.
And I'm Leah. Today we're going to do our finishes of March.
We don't have nearly as much as last month, just in case you were bored to tears last month.
And we're still going to try and go fast because sometimes this can be boring and sometimes it's interesting. It just kind of...
We never know.
No. Waxes and wanes. Okay. First we're going to start with home fragrance. Maybe should have organized this before we started. Okay. I have two, they're all votive candles. I have two tulip votives from Yankee. It's just a nice floral
Tulip.
Do tulips actually smell though?
Yes. Yes.
They do?
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten tulips a lot of times. They never smelled. Maybe I had defective tulips.
You need some high quality tulips.
We ain't playing. Okay, so the next one's Over the River. It's sort of that fresh, manly scent. I hope everyone knows what I mean by manly.
Men.
I like men.
She likes to smell men. She likes to smell like a man sometimes.
It's because I don't have my own man. I'm single. Okay, and then there's Napa Valley Sun. Again, it's one of those fresh, manly scents that I love. And I
this
always
one's kind of like sandy and yeah,
sandy beachy man almost. But I always I'll pair like a nice floral like tulip with one of the manly scents. So it just kind of, I don't know, evens out somehow. So, there you go. Awkward.
I have a lot of candles. We decided that I have a problem because every one of these home fragrance things I show you, I started and finished this month. And it's a lot. It's excessive, but I do burn candles. Like the candles I have on my not my living room counter. I don't have a living room counter. My kitchen table or the counter all the time. I have one going right now. If it's an oil, it's usually in the bathroom. If it's a tart, it's usually in the bathroom or the bedroom. So I do have like all over my house. Every room's a different smell. Anyway, so just needed to give you that disclaimer. I finished up this blackberry grapefruit. I just took the lid off. It hit me. It smells so good. Have you smelled it? So this one was one that they put out last summer, and it wasn't a big seller. And when clearance time semi-annual came around, there were tons of them. It smelled so good, I had to get it. And possibly the reason that they did not sell is because they burned horribly. I had to baby this one the whole way down, and it didn't even go, like, they usually get a little lower than this. And this one just stopped burning, and I had to push the sides down all the time and like light around the edges to soften it to get it down. It was a hot mess, but it smells delicious. If they put it out like in a fragrance oil, I would definitely get it. Also finished up their lavender vanilla. Self-explanatory. I love this. I love putting this in the bathroom or the bedroom, but I did have it in the kitchen. Finished up the Free Market peach that I talked about very recently, and the whole wick like just mushroomed and fell off. I don't know if you could see that, but like there are little pieces of black city wick that just kept falling in and floating around. But it's a really nice scent. Also finished up, this was just like late last night, midnight. I was up till midnight making jam, and I had a candle going while I was doing it. Yankees Macintosh, same thing. The wick just like kept ballooning out and falling off, and I mean, it looks gross, but it doesn't really affect the performance. Bath & Body Works Aromatherapy Lavender Chamomile. This is awesome. I've used at least 6 of these, and I put it in my Scentsy warmer in the bathroom. This one had been in my son's bathroom, and just a few drops. It creates the most intense scent quickly as far as warming things versus burning them. It's probably, actually it works faster than burning a candle too, but it does work in your Scentsy warmer if you ever want to try that. Also finished up 2 Yankee Candle Willow Breeze, which are phenomenal. One of my absolute all-time favorite scents. It's a beautiful, soft, powdery, clean scent. What? Doesn't it smell fresh and good?
It is fresh.
I love it. I love it. I have a big jar of it that I'm like waiting. I'm like, today's not the day. It's not special enough because it is one of my favorites. And it was discontinued for a long time, and they'd bring it back, like one of those back by popular demand things. I think it might be out right now, but I don't know for sure. But I love this. And I finished up a Febreze Home Collection Apple Currants. This is like Scentsy. They're long wax bars. These are $3 or so at Walmart. I think there are 12 or 14 cents out. My Walmart only had like 3. No. They had 5 over the 2 trips that I went, and I got this one the first time, and I got a different one that I have going lately in my kitchen. But it was a pretty basic apple scent. I didn't smell the currant. The wax is incredibly soft. It's very messy. When you go to pull it out, it like leaves residue all over your fingers and kind of crumbles. Melts quickly because it's soft, but it will make a mess of your hands, and if you drop it on something, it's gonna like smear around. And the scent was really strong, hard and fast. Like within 5 minutes it filled up the kitchen and the living room, but it didn't last very long. This particular scent lasted maybe 5 or 6 hours. By the time my husband got home, he couldn't smell it. And usually when somebody's entering the place new, they can smell it better than you can if you've been in it for hours. He couldn't smell it at all. So, 6 cubes lasted me 6 days, not even whole days. The newer one that I have, the cucumber citrus, is lasting a lot longer. So I think it's just the scent, not necessarily the product itself. Hair. Okay, so I'll start with this. Blasted Tea Tree Mint shampoo by Organics. It's not even all the way, it's probably down to here. I just don't care enough to get the rest of it out. I hate it. It was one of your fails, right?
Yeah, it was a fail. But it was a fail the first couple times I used it. I just can't throw away money like that. Probably should have just returned it. Oh, that would have been brilliant. Ulta. I could have returned it. I didn't even think about that.
There's so many places that you can't unless you have the receipt, and then so many days and all that. Sometimes it's just not even worth going to the store to do it. This
definitely would have been there if I thought about that. I just didn't.
Next time I hate a shampoo like that or something, I'm just going to use it as a brush cleaner.
It's a good idea, but I wouldn't even want to put this on my brushes. It's
not your natural.
It's abusive.
Harsh.
Okay, the next is Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Moisture Retention Shampoo. My mom and I both actually use this, and we use it sparingly because we love it and we want it to last forever. I think one bottle is like $9 or $10. And the way we used it, it lasted for quite some time. I would use it like every few days. She used it every single day. There's no parabens, no paraffin, no gluten, blah, 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 all the bad stuff. There's none of it in there. And this is actually for it's an ethnic shampoo. I don't know why they call it that because, don't we all sometimes have dry hair? I don't know. Anyways, I love this shampoo to death. And I would recommend it if you have dry or damaged hair. It really does babies your hair a lot. So. And
it's gotten another beauty award.
Yes.
This company, Shea Moisture, they have hair, skin. I don't know if they have face products. They have baby products. We have the diaper cream, and it's good. It's a diaper cream, but it's also good for your cuticles. It's a good body moisturizer. It's a balm, and it's very natural. It's probably not if you're one of those people that's I want it to have 3 ingredients and be from this special place in Antarctica. It's probably not for you, but it is more natural than a lot of things, and for that reason, not too cheap. I mean, that's how many ounces? Maybe 8, 12 ounces. So, I mean, there are a lot of 12-ounce shampoos you could get for a third or a quarter of the price,
right?
But it is quality stuff.
Yeah, it smells good.
So,
it's perfumey. I loved it. Okay, moving on. Ever Sleek Reparative Smoothing Conditioner by L'Oreal. This was one of my fails. It was a fail at the same time I had this because it just didn't work for me at all. I had been using Dove, their Nutra Oil conditioner. I ended up liking this somewhat. I don't know if I would repurchase it, but I had to use a whole handful for my hair. I end up doing that with all conditioners anyways. But it's done. Okay. I'm taking too much time. Renewing Moroccan
Some days we can't talk.
Renewing Moroccan argan oil, intense moisturizing treatment, organics. It was junk. It wasn't even as good as this,
Which wasn't
which
good.
I didn't like that much. So, I mean, I have really dry hair, and for you organics to be telling me that this is an intense moisturizing treatment is a joke.
Listen, ladies, if you ever see us post a haul video with anything from organics, please leave nasty comments because we really hate them and we don't need to waste any more money on them.
The only thing I have ever used of theirs that I liked was, it was Moroccan argan oil. It was the hair serum. And it's pretty good.
Serums are usually like straight oil though, so you can't really mess them up. They can be not so great,
Right.
but
I like the way it smells, da-da-da-da-da, but you could pretty much stop making shampoos and conditioners.
they're awful. And I'm not picky about my hair stuff. It takes a lot to mess up my hair, and organics really messed up my hair.
Go on, girl.
We're on an organic strike. Not buying any. Only hair product I finish up is this little teeny tiny Dove Extra Hold Hairspray with natural movement, weightless moisturizers. 2 ounces. It was in my work locker when I worked for like 5 years. Brought it home with like half the bottle left, and just when I needed something very light to like maybe just hold down a few hairs on my part, then that's what I used. So it's gone. That's all.
Body.
Body. Yeah, we'll do body, and then I will do skincare because I think you said you don't have any, right?
No. Okay. So first up, I have Girls' Night. It's a sugar scrub or smoothing body scrub. Yeah. From Victoria's Secret. Again, this is one of the really old, outdated ones that I've had in my bathroom forever. I'm getting rid of all of these. This is the second one. I have one more to go. Woohoo! For me, it lasted, and there's still some left in there. I cannot get it out.
It gets dried out and it doesn't move.
Yeah. So that's where we are with it. It probably, I think I only used this like 3 times, but there's like maybe one more use out of it if you use it sparingly. For me, it would do 1 arm. I use like a handful. I use lots of product.
She uses a ton because she does her entire body.
Yeah.
Like for me, that probably lasted me a month because I do it every few days only on my legs and maybe my elbows.
Right. I use it whenever, I would use it today. So I'm going to be using, okay, that's enough. I feel like I'm going on and on and on. Okay. I finally finished up the Happy Birthday Beautiful. It was the Beauty Insider from Sephora birthday gift, year before last. Finally finished that up. Nice birthday cake scent, whatever. Jergens Natural Glow Daily Moisturizer. It works okay, but it definitely leaves that I've put on self-tanner smell, which I hate, so I won't be repurchasing it. There you go.
I finished Paris Amour Shower Gel, my favorite scent. Kids are playing. I love it. I have backups. I've used several of these, and right now I'm moving away from it just because I have bar soaps I want to use and I want something a little different, but I do love it. I would absolutely rebuy it again. And I finished up this Dress Green Twinkle Toes Foot Balm. It was just a foot balm in a little tin. It doesn't have the label on here, but it's from Dress Green on Etsy. She does a lot of natural body care products, soaps, scrubs, lip balms, foot balms, cuticle creams, shave bars, pretty much everything you could think of. I love her products, love them. I wish that I had the money to buy more. Right now I don't, but she has excellent stuff and I recommend her. And I'm going to go ahead and get my skin stuff out of the way. Laura Mercier Oil-Free Primer Sample from Sephora. Loved it. Smashbox Light Primer Sample. I did prefer it to the regular Smashbox. I just like that it was a little light. It's lighter. That's all it is. It's pretty good. The Aveeno Active Natural Smart Essentials Daily Detoxifying Scrub. Facial Scrub. I'm pretty sure it's a facial scrub. It says oil-free and gently exfoliates, so that would make you think facial. I used it on my face. The scent gave me a headache. I really liked how it felt. So if you have used this and know of something comparable in the drugstore as far as the grit, it's like a creamy with very fine grit. It's not like apricots, the St. Ives apricot. I don't like that. I don't want that. But it's more lightly exfoliating.
You know what you can do is, because I like fine grit, I just use baking soda, but I don't use it with water because then it's too harsh and it dries up and it's horrible. But the Cetaphil, but I use for all skin types. I know you use the oily kind, but the for all skin types is creamy enough that it's glorious. I love it. So
yeah,
fine grit people out there you go.
Because I did like how it felt. It's just the smell was just way too much. And it didn't smell bad. It was just, I didn't want that scent on my face every time I had to use it. Also finished up this Urban Decay De-Slick Oil Control Makeup Setting Spray. This was one of the 100-point perks from Sephora. I liked it well enough. I probably wouldn't repurchase it because I feel like my makeup, unless it's like dead heat of the summer and I'm outside, my makeup doesn't really move. I've worked with it enough and got my skin even enough that I know what works and what doesn't, and I don't need the extra step. I just like it sometimes, like it's a special occasion, but it's gone. Yeah.
And face makeup. Okay, so first I actually had two of these. Pixie Flawless Beauty Primer sample. It was nice. It definitely gave that glow. If you're not a glowy person, you would hate it.
Is that the one that was like that, almost light pink?
It's
with
almost
a bit of a sparkle to it.
Yeah, it's actually kind of orangey.
Yeah, yeah. It looks like the Benefit Moonbeam highlighter, but it's a primer, right?
Yes, and so I mean I did like it because it was, you know, like luminizing, right? But it wasn't. It didn't keep anything. It wasn't as great a primer as I have used. So. Take a pick. Finally finished Sugar Lip Treatment. Actually, like it broke off and I had to keep like putting it back on there because it's so soft. And I actually do, it smells like citronella. It just does. And, but it is really great on the lips. And if anybody knows of something that's like comparable without the price, I would enjoy, please comment. Another finish is the Pro Prime by NARS. This is not my favorite eye primer. I probably, Butterfingers. I probably would not repurchase this. Just, it wasn't, you know, I can use Urban Decay for less. The Colossal Cat Eyes, generic Maybelline mascara. It wasn't anything special. There wasn't a lot of clumping. I didn't notice a lot of flaking like I do with Falsies. The Falsies mascara I loved for a long time, but I repurchased it recently after going through like a let's try other mascaras thing, and it actually does flake quite a bit.
The other one, not this one.
No, not this one. This one does not flake. That I noticed. I'll use it again in a month. I'll be like, ew, it flakes. And this I'm just getting rid of. I've had it for too long, and I'm not confident about using it anymore. It's the Mary Kay Signature Eye Primer. I never really noticed anything special about it. I tried it when I was a Mary Kay consultant. I didn't notice that it did anything special. It wasn't even, you know, whatever. So, finished.
I also finished up the Fresh Sugar Rose lip balm from the birthday gift, the little mini from Sephora. I love it. I love them. I do love how I feel. I can't spend $22 on one for a lip balm.
I know.
Even the tinted ones. But really, they do. This one did break a million times too, and it was okay. I kept working with it because I loved it so much. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I win the lottery one day, I'll buy them all. And then the Marc Get In Line Hookup Waterproof Eyeliner in Cocoa that I hated. That was an absolute fail. I'm throwing it out. It's a hot mess.
Miscellaneous?
Sure, miscellaneous.
Okay, this is kind of funny. It's the Bitty Ouchless hair elastics. My daughter and I lose them.
Who doesn't?
So, this is actually the one that I repurchased to show the tossing of the tossing, because we just lost them. But it's worth mentioning.
Yeah.
That, you finished a whole pack of them because you don't know where they are.
And they're reusable, and now they're gone.
Yes. Cotton rounds, always, every single month. My toothpaste, this is a little tip for all the Target shoppers. There's usually a corner of the store that they have things like this. This was a 2 or 3 pack of toothpaste for the price of 1. There's almost always a corner or an end something that has ridiculous clearance stuff like toothpaste. Everybody needs toothpaste, so there you go.
Yep. I finished up more hand sanitizers, Holly Berry Wreath, and Candy Cane Bliss. We go through these like crazy. And yeah, I'm glad to be getting rid of the winter scents. Also finished up a Ralph Lauren Romance perfume sample. It's very nice. I liked it. I don't buy a lot of perfume. I just don't. I don't wear a lot. That might be one that if I decided to buy one day that I would buy. I really did enjoy it. DKNY Golden Delicious. It's okay. I liked it well enough. Not something I would repurchase. And then yet another Carter's Sensitive Skin shampoo and wash. I know it looks like I must bathe my kid every hour, but it's because we have 2 bathtubs, and so we have products at each one, and some of them double, some of them are only one thing, some of them we use just as bubble bath, so it'll probably be a while before it has another empty. But this I got like super cheap at the Carter store. It says $8. I think I paid like less than $1. But it was nice. We liked it. And that's all. Oh, no. I have a mini haul. I'm so excited. Hold on. Do you see these beautiful candles? Whoop, whoop. Yankee Candle. They're so heavy. Like I should use them to like exercise. They're heavy. These, somebody on Makeup Alley on the Bath and Body board, which I spend way too much time on, said that they were doing these. These are $27 crackle. They're the wood wick crackling candles. These are like the deluxe Yankee candles. They're $27. They were on sale for $10, and there was a code for buy one, get one free. So, $54 worth of candles I got for $10, plus $5 shipping and $1 tax or something. Still, insane. I got this lavender chiffon, which is like a lavender vanilla, heavy on the lavender, and then creme brulee. And I don't usually like foodie stuff, but I do like creme brulee and caramely. I'll save it till the beginning of fall. I'm planning to save it till the beginning of fall, but these jars, I don't know if you can see it, they look like wood grain, like there's a little knot right here. They're so heavy. They are 22 ounces, and it says burn time is 100 to 140 hours. I wish that I had bought like 12 of them. Yes. Because you could duplicate the code. So like for every 2 you got one free. You know, for every 1 you got one free. So I could have purchased several of them. Oh man, they smell so good. I'm so happy about that. When that big box showed up on my doorstep, I was like, let me add it! Okay, so these are awesome, and they're so special. I'll probably put them away for a while, and you won't see them at an Empties anytime soon. But I love them, and I wanted to share with you. And I think the code is still good. I don't know, you might have to Google it, but I don't know if the deal's still going on.
I'm going to be good. Oh, no, I can't.
They're awesome.
Anyways, thank you for joining us.
Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.